Not bad for you, man. You've only been here like 2 years and you got 2 rings on your finger.
For real, feels good, man. Been blessed to be with this team, the seniors, good group of guys. Build a good culture over here at SDSU. Got to keep this thing going.
You got more playing time this year, obviously worked your way in a little more. What do you think you picked up? What have you picked up from just this senior class? I know obviously everybody wants to play a little more, but when you're behind the greatest class of all time, you got to take it where you get it. What did you learn from this team, and what are you going to take from them moving forward?
Definitely just got to make your chances count when you can. We got a lot of guys, they're 6-year guys who got dudes that came back, didn't know what was going to happen, but for all the underclassmen, you just got to make the most of your opportunities. Like I took some of my chances this year and just really just ran with it literally. So just got to take the most of that, make the most of it, and keep working. So
Beast mode, playoff Zay. I don't know what nicknames you guys got for him. What are you going to remember about that guy? What did he teach you?
Really, it's going to come off the field and just being in the meeting rooms and then being off the field and not in the meeting rooms, not in the locker room, but just Zay, like he a goofy dude. I'm going to miss that man. Like he a good guy. He a good leader too. It's good to have him in the room for sure.
So I want you guys to, I hate to ask these things because you just won the freaking national title. Yeah. But how long before you start thinking about three-peats?
Man, that's a good question. But I know we're going to enjoy this, embrace this moment, be thankful for all the seniors, but it's definitely something that's always going to be in the back of our minds. Like we said, we're trying to build a good culture here. We did it 2 times back-to-back, and we'd be selling ourselves short if we weren't thinking about it going for that three-peat. So
obviously, Amar's going to be back. The backfield just sells itself, man. Johnson and Johnson. How much are you looking forward to this?
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Like you said, Johnson and Johnson, that's my guy, though, too. That's my roommate. I love Amar and I love Zay and all the backs in the room. So I'm very excited to step into that next role, take my chances when I got them, and make the most of it.
Well, of course, you guys have heard the noise. You know how great this senior class is. You don't want to short them, but there's a lot of people around the FCS, certainly up north in Fargo, south in Vermilion, who are celebrating right now because they're like, oh, they're gone now. It's our turn to beat these guys. You hear that noise. What do you guys who are coming back think when you hear that? Because there's a lot of people thinking, okay, now we can get these guys.
I mean, it's really just another narrative. There's always going to be something to say about it, our team, winning or losing, whatever it is. So, like, we just take it with a grain of salt, but we know at the end of the day, they're competitive and we're just competitive as well. Like, statement is a standard, so we just got to keep working, and if we want to get to where we want to get, we got to go beat those teams anyway, so it's all right.
What do you think will be the biggest challenge for you guys coming back next year?
Biggest challenge, just everybody staying consistent, putting in the work, realizing that we do lose a lot, but just everybody being able to step into that next role, take that next step in this offseason would be huge. So just got to go out and do that.
And I realize you never know what's going to happen anymore with the NIL and the transfer portal and all that, but this program's kind of avoided that. I'm not saying that couldn't change down the road. Why do you think this program's done a better job has avoided? I mean, is it just the fact that a lot of you guys are the, a lot of you guys aren't the high star guys, a lot of you guys are walk-ons, aren't the super highly heralded guys? It's just, what do you think it is about this program that it doesn't seem to, you guys stay for whatever reason? You guys aren't, I'm sure guys are getting offers, but they stay here.
Right, it definitely comes to like 2 parts to that. Like you said, a lot of us was walk-ons, like a lot of us this was our only chance to play Division I ball, so there's a little bit of like loyalty that's built into that. They took a chance on you, and you owe it everything to get back to them. And another part with that is just the fact that we really are so close as a team. Like, I really do love every one of these guys on the team, and I'm close with them, so I'm very thankful for that. But it builds that brotherhood, and that's what kind of keeps you staying around.
And I'm guessing for a guy like you and Chase, even though, like you said, you weren't necessarily born here, but you grew up here, it's got to mean a little bit more when you wore that Viborg-Hurley jersey, and now you're slinging it on for South Dakota.
No, it definitely does, and I know all the people back home in Viborg-Hurley definitely appreciate it too, though. I'm very thankful for my time both there, even when I was in Sioux Falls for a little bit, moving to Viborg. It was a great thing for me, and, God had a plan, and, led to 2 national championships, so got to be thankful.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you next year, man.